Berlin, what's the first thing that comes into your head when you hear this word? Yes, wildlife. But what is wildlife? Do you know? I don't. Let's find out together. What am I doing? What are we doing? Let's find out. Spooked you. In Berlin, you can see many different kinds of animals. How many animals would you imagine there is in the world? 4? 5? I've seen at least 8.
Tiger, peacock,
Crows,
ducks, goats, elephants, baboon,
jellyfish, and there could be even more. Oh, look, a rhino. Rhinos, of course, made popular by the song Like a Rhino Stone Cowboy. These majestic beasts are like tea trays if you coated them in stone and put them on a cow.
Rhinos are the most hated of all the four-legged animals in the kingdom, and as a result have to wear body armour 24 hours a day. But as the famous nursery rhyme goes, while sticks and stones may bounce off a rhino's bones, names will always hurt them.
Llamas. You may have heard the famous song, Llamas Are Different from Men, and thought, are they really? Yes, they are. Otherwise, why would someone have made a song about it? You couldn't really find an animal more different from man if you tried. Although they may look peaceful, they are vicious, violent killers, much like man. You can see here they're surrounded by their death trench, not my words, their words, to keep both us and them away from each other, because we will kill each other. Please pick it up! Oh, they're building a wee fort. This may look benign, but that is a death machine, a llama catapult. The llama catapult is a unique weapon of war, capable of firing up to 16 llamas over half a nautical mile. The actual llama catapult will be so devastating it's never been used, and is banned by both the male United Nations, female United Nations, and animal United Nations. There's so many questions to be answered about wildlife. I'm here to find out. Elephants, of course, made famous by John Merrick, the Elephant Man. He loved elephants, and I hope you do too. Do you? I do.
When the first black and white photographs of elephants arrived in Europe, people naturally assumed they'd be very colourful. They were shocked and disappointed to find out they were entirely grey.
That's the natural feed of elephants. Man. Tasty man.
The king of the jungle is, of course, the giraffe. Their long, majestic neck allowing them to look down on other lesser animals. Unlike their lowly subjects, who must eke out a sorry existence in burrows and trees, the home of a giraffe is a splendid place, resembling that of a Middle Eastern palace. Giraffes employ other animals who perform various duties for them. These monkeys have been recruited to put on a small play. Here we can see them rehearsing Isabella's pleading scene from Measure for Measure. I think they've got a long way to go, because, as we all know, giraffes are notoriously fickle when it comes to theatre. The majority of wildlife in Berlin lives a peaceful and quiet life. However, unfortunately, much like humans, there are bad elements. For these bad apples, or bad bananas in the case of misdemeanor monkeys, there's a place for them. Animal prison. Many of the chimpanzees in here are in for minor crimes. However, this particular chimpanzee is in for stealing a whole mess of mayonnaise. Look at him, gorging his face on that sweet, sweet egg sauce. The highest paid profession in the feline kingdom is, of course, dentistry. This particular bad cat is currently serving time for taking advantage of his anaesthetised brethren. Dirty bad cat.
I'm sure you remember being a child and being told the tale of the King Midas monkey. The monkey who loved gold more than bananas and was eventually turned into gold. This is a leftover bird pond. Anyone who brings a bird and then forgets it, the bird, after 2 weeks, is put in this pond. You are free to take one with you, and you can use the carts, which were explained earlier in the video.
Or later,
In the video.
depending on the cut.
Depending on the cut. For only €4, you get to take one of the animals home with you. They even give you a little cart. Now we're going to travel under the sea to see what we can see. Ugh, it's like a big eyeball. Are fish animals? Who knows? I'm here to find out.
Many people argue that fish are pointless. I'm sure you often heard as a child people going, "Oh, they're useless. They're nothing but swimming dinners. Stupid swim dins." But I found out that they are anything but pointless, and they are in fact pointful. Look at this fish. It's very pointy.
This is a jellyfish washing machine. This is where jellyfish go when they get dirty. You simply pop them in, gas mark for 40 minutes. Out they come, good as new.
Sharks. What's the first thing that comes to mind when you hear this word? Yes, probably a gentle, friendly animal, simply minding its own business in the ocean. But it may surprise you to find out that sharks are in fact a predatory animal and have even been known to attack humans. In fact, they do this in substantially higher numbers than you may be aware of. If I had known this fact beforehand, I never would have gone in the ocean, which I never have and I never will.
Wildlife. What have we learned? We have learned that wildlife is fun, exciting, alluring, scary, but most of all, okay. Auf Wiedersehen, everyone. I hope you've enjoyed another exciting episode of
Oh, that's
Fun
your
and
train.
Learning.
That's your train.
What?
Like a rhinestone cowboy, riding out on a horse in a star-spangled rodeo. Like a rhinestone cowboy, getting cards and letters from people I don't even know, and offers coming over the phone. They short mic me.
I'm sorry.